The coronavirus has already changed so many aspects of our everyday lives. So what does the future look like? KCTV5's Joe Chiodo investigates this good question.
This week, we've given you a look at proposed changes for flights. Notice the dividers between each seat. We've also showed you what the future of restaurants will be like, servers wearing masks. But now we want to take a deeper dive into the societal changes that could soon be in place.
Kind of an unusual path. I was born and raised on a farm in South Dakota.
Thomas Fry is a farm boy turned futurist. Yes, that's his real job title. He consults, provides presentations and advice for big companies, Disney, NASA, Toshiba, just to name a few. What led him here was a 15-year career at IBM as an engineer.
But people were wondering, how am I going to get to work today? I'm wondering, how are people going to get to work 10 years from now?
So in 1997, he left and founded the Da Vinci Institute, a futurist think tank. It's grown and grown ever since. Predicting the future has taken on new life, though, in these strange...
Anyone and everyone you could think of calling and emailing us frantically looking for what's now being referred to as white gold.
And very uncertain times. He doesn't use a crystal ball, but rather studies trends from the past to take a deep dive into what could come next.
I think we're on the verge of reinventing society in so many ways.
First, let's talk about the workplace. Expect more people to change careers and some jobs to disappear.
Suddenly, they're taking a pause. And when they sit back and they think about it, they're saying, I really don't want to go back to that job ever again. I think I'll do something else.
He says telehealth and telecommunications jobs will flourish. Many more people will begin working from home, much like I'm doing right now. On that same note, college campuses may no longer exist in the way they do now. Many will move to online learning only, realizing it's much cheaper to do so. Now, he does mention so many drastic changes to many industries at one time could be catastrophic.
All hell breaks loose. This is total chaos. It messes with all of the economies.
Next, he says pollution will finally get the attention it deserves. From clear waters in Venice to a smog and traffic-free LA.
Wide open.
Huge improvements are being made.
About a year ago, Los Angeles was ranked the worst air quality in the entire country. And now we're seeing some of the best air quality, not just in the country, but in the world.
It's presented a rare opportunity for new ideas and new studies happening right now about how to keep it that way. That brings us to Thomas's next prediction. Groundbreaking inventions will come from people learning new skills during this pandemic.
I think we have this big dividing line between everything created before the coronavirus and everything created afterwards.
Expect entertainment and shopping to be drastically different. Convenience will be king. Artificial intelligence will accelerate.
And a driverless mobile convenience store to come to you. And so it'll pull up in your driveway.
And virtual reality could finally be here to stay.
The VR world, the AR world is going to get turbocharged. It's always been like right at the edge, not quite ready for prime time. But now I think it moves into a whole different gear.
Those changes will extend into the big, or should I say small screen as well.
It's not a matter of if, but when.
Shows, movies, and documentaries like Pandemic on Netflix, fittingly enough, are being binged at record-setting rates. Expect it to stay that way.
The scriptwriters in Hollywood right now are feverishly working to pitch something to Hollywood right now, to the executives there about some new series or new movies and new plots that we've never thought of in the past. So it's a time for extreme creativity.
Lastly, let's talk about human interaction. 2 months ago, the term social distance didn't exist. Moving forward, will we give hugs? Can we shake hands? We all heard Dr. Fauci say putting an end to the tradition is the best way to prevent sickness moving forward. But Thomas doesn't believe that trend will ever last.
This idea of no human contact, I can't think of anything more dangerous than that. We're in direct conflict with human nature.
Joe Chiodo, KCTV5 News.
And in the end, some good may come out of the pandemic. He says the creativity and advancement happening right now is certainly historic.